more than 8 million people across Scotland, England and Wales received a £300 cost of living payment from the Department for Work and Pensions (DWP), or Revenue and Customs (HMRC), between October 31 and November 19, 2023. The second part of the £900 means-tested cost of living payment provided a financial boost for those on universal credit, pension credit, tax credits and other income-related benefits. However, the DWP has announced that the third and final part of the means-tested cost of living support, worth £299, will see millions of people on a low income receive the money sooner than previously expected. The official cost of living payment guidance on Gov.uk has been updated to reflect that the £299 lump sum will now be made by spring 2024 and not spring 2024. This change could see eligible people receive the £299 payment before the start of March, depending on which definition of spring the DWP is referring to. Definitions of spring: meteorological spring for most of the Northern Hemisphere. The spring months are usually March, April, and May, and so by this definition spring starts on March 1. Astronomical spring: astronomically, spring is deemed to start at the vernal equinox, which starts next year on March 20. Either date will see eligible claimants receive the money earlier than anticipated. Report a missing £300 cost of living payment. People can now report the £300 payment missing through the online portal on the Find Out How to Report a Missing Cost of Living Payment page on Gov.uk, which already includes information for the previous two cost of living payments made in 2023, the £301 means-tested payment and £150 disability cost of living payment. The guidance states you will need your national insurance number to hand before starting the short process. It also advises, before reporting a missing payment, check your bank, building society or credit union account, or your payment exception service voucher receipt. The payment will be made separately from your benefit. The money would have appeared on accounts as either DWP call, or HMRC calls, along with the claimant's national insurance number. Qualifying period for £300 cost of living payment. To be eligible for the £300 cost of living payment from DWP, you need to have been entitled to a payment for a qualifying benefit between August 18 and September 17, or payment for an assessment period, ending between these dates. To be eligible for the cost of living payment from HMRC, you need to have received a payment of tax credits for any day in the period between August 18 and September 17. Qualifying benefits for £300 cost of living payment. Eligible households receiving the following benefits should have received the £300 payment: Universal Credit, Income-Based Job Seekers Allowance, Income-Related Employment and Support Allowance, Income Support Pension Credit, Working Tax Credit, paid by HMRC if no other DWP means-tested benefit is also claimed. Child Tax Credit, paid by HMRC if no other DWP means-tested benefit is also claimed. Benefits that do not qualify for £300 payment. You will not get a payment if you are only getting New Style Employment and Support Allowance, ESA, Contributory ESA, New Style Job Seekers Allowance, JSA, Universal Credit nil awards. You will not be eligible for the £300 cost of living payment if your Universal Credit is reduced to £0 for the qualifying assessment period, often referred to as a nil award. Guidance on Gov.uk explains, you will not be eligible for the cost of living payment if your benefit is reduced to £0 for the qualifying period. Reasons your benefit may be reduced to £0 include, you got more than one payment of earnings in your universal credit assessment period, your partner's earnings went up, your partner's savings went up, you started getting another benefit, you got a sanction because you did not do something you agreed in your claimant commitment. Get the latest record money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for energy and money saving tips, the latest benefits news, consumer help and advice on coping with the cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at @recordmoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. You may still have been eligible for a cost of living payment if your benefit is reduced to £0 and one of the following applies. Money was taken off your benefit for other reasons, such as payments of rent to your landlord, or for money you owe. You had a hardship payment because you got a sanction and could not pay for rent, heating, food or hygiene needs. Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages.